Hello friends, I'm Uglyfish. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. And today we're carrying on with our playthrough of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So if you watched our last episode, we met Harv. I wish we hadn't have done, and I'm very glad we've made it back to Leningrad safely. Today I've got a house upgrade to look at. I paid off an extra loan yesterday, and because it's a Sunday, I will be able to have a go at the Stalk market. As the name suggests, the Stalk market is like the stock market. You buy turnips from Joan for a specific price, and then over the next week you can sell them back to Tommy and Timmy, and the price will change daily. Sometimes it will be lower than what you paid. Hopefully, it's much, much higher. I've never really had much luck with the stock market, to be honest. It's not a reliable thing, and I don't usually get very good turnip prices. However, with the online play in this game, I think if someone gets a brilliant turnip price, you can pop to their island. Obviously, those people are going to be in very high demand, but that's a little bit more incentive to play the stock market, and I am looking forward to seeing how it goes. Before that though, I'll just sort out the house upgrade that I got. I've bought some things. I got some gifts from the Happy Home Academy. Because it is a Sunday, they've rated my house. They gave me a B. That's probably more than I deserve because it is an absolute mess right now. This upgrade's made the floor size bigger. I'm probably just going to push everything against the walls again. That's my favourite thing to do. Number one on the list of things to replace though should be this army bed. None of this looks good, but that in particular is very jarring. I don't seem to be able to push it where I want to push it either. Never mind. I mean, I could just get rid of it. I don't use it. You used to climb into the bed and that's how you saved the game. I got given a high-end stereo, so let's chuck that out. Let's start chucking some KK songs in. Turn this weird music off. Register the song I bought yesterday. Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of that. It's a bit like when Homer goes to clown college. It's that kind of theme. I'll put my little communist song back on. The iron set I don't need. The rug I bought yesterday, it's really nice. I'd quite like it in real life. Again, looks awful in the room, but never mind. There's nothing I need to get out. I need to give that groovy tunic to Fuchsia, is what I need to do. Iron set can go. Should I push everything against the wall? Nah. Right, let's go and speak to Tom Nook, see how much this new upgrade sets us back. I'm going to guess maybe... Oh, there is usually a pattern, I can't remember it. It's around 200,000 bells? Or is that what I've just paid off? I can't remember. Doesn't matter, does it? He'll tell me now. It is much roomier. It is nice to have a little bit of extra space. Oh, okay. 198,000. And at the minute I've got a whole 40 bells. So let's steal stuff from the recycle bin. Gonna make a fortune with cardboard boxes. What I will do before I go and earn my money though is I'll hold a ceremony for the shop. I haven't held a ceremony yet, I don't think. So it's worth having a little look. I didn't buy a party popper though. Maybe he should give me a party popper. No, I won't assume he's going to give me anything actually. I'll have a party popper now, I'll be holding it, and the next time I go and speak to him, he'll go, "Oh, it's 100,000 bells for the party popper, thank you." And I'll have to pay that back on top of the house. Little speech from Tommy and Timmy will be nice though. Thank you, Leningrad. Oh, that's quite heartwarming. Timmy's definitely the older twin. Are they twins? Timmy's definitely the oldest anyway. I get to make a speech now. I wonder what my options are. Good for us sounds really sarcastic, so let's go for that. Good for us. I did all the work. Oh, they were heartfelt. I'm glad that came across, Tom Nook. Yeah, I'll take a picture. That's a nicer way of taking a picture than popping over to Harv's Island, isn't it? Oh, and it's the £1 million party popper. And I was slow taking the picture anyway. What a waste of 1 million bells. Oh, look how happy we all are. Absolutely pointless that, but nice to watch. Right, time to find Joan. Pop over to the museum. The trees are coming along nicely. I can't remember what flowers are planted. I thought it made it look a little bit nicer. It's still not as grand as I want it to be, but I don't think anything I can do will make it look grand. As long as I keep giving Blathers fossils and fish, he's going to be happy. Not so much the bugs, but he'll have to deal with that. Another fine example there of how uncoordinated I am. I can't even blame that one on the Joy-Cons. This is just me. Fill the hole in. Go and see Blathers. Is that going to look nice? I suppose it's hard to tell while everything's still green. At the minute, I'm not a huge fan. Maybe I should have thrown some designs down on the floor to make a little pattern. But too late now. Good morning, Blathers. I've got one fossil for you, maybe? Yeah, one fossil. Oh, but that's enough. It's better than none. He's very excited about that. And rightly so. It's a very interesting dinosaur. I think it's Deinonychus anyway. It's hard to tell when it's abbreviated. It is, and I've finished the skeleton. That's the first dinosaur that I've completed. I'm really happy it's that dinosaur, because a Deinonychus, or maybe a Deinonychus, let's go for Deinonychus, but I'm probably wrong, is my favourite dinosaur. So, it's just said it there, Velociraptors, you think you know what they look like from Jurassic Park. They're massive. They're about 6 foot. They're not, they're small. They're long. They've got really big tails. But what you see in Jurassic Park that's called a Velociraptor actually is probably more likely to be based on a Deinonychus. But rather than going to see the Deinonychus, for some reason I've walked into the aquarium. That goldfish was floating very suspiciously, almost as if he wasn't alive. We'll add him to the fossils. While I'm here, I may as well go and I caught an oarfish. I don't know if any of you watching are also playing Animal Crossing as well. The first time, in fact not even the first time, every time you catch an oarfish, you're gonna jump out your skin. If you're not playing Animal Crossing, I will take you to see the oarfish in a minute. It's absolutely hideous. That's it. The big fish that we can see swimming past me is a tuna. I'm not sure what the others are off the top of my head. Possibly the horse mackerel. Oh, but you can see the oarfish there. What is that? Absolutely hideous. And when you catch it, it comes out that size. It's about 3 times as long as you are, and it's terrifying. Next to him, I've got a little, I went to say anglerfish, but it's not, is it? Is it a football fish? Let's check. Oarfish. Football fish. The football fish are fun, but the oarfish is a hideous creature. I'm grateful when I get them because you can sell them for a fair bit, but that split second when they come out of the water, you really feel like the world's ended. Suppose under the sea is quite alien though, isn't it? I didn't mean to sit on this chair, and now I'm stuck. There we go, no dignity in that whatsoever. I'll pop back and have another look in here, see who I've caught. A tadpole, bitterling, loach. Oh, okay, not the big bugger. It must be on a different side. Time to go and see my dinosaur. Oh, I can't wait. He's going to look majestic and possibly terrifying. I am still in awe of the museum. It's one of the nicest parts of a game I've ever seen. And I imagine it's got loads of little secrets that I haven't really come across yet. I'm excited to see what else comes from it. I hope the other villagers come in and have a look. I wish they'd donate fossils, but seeing as they don't, I at least hope they get some joy out of what I've found. Can't find my Deinonychus though. Oh, there he is! Oh, he's pouncing, ready to leap into action. Look at the foot claw. Look at the skull. That's incredible. And an Archaeopteryx as well. I never knew how to say that as a kid. I always said Archaeopteryx. That was a lovely little detour. I'm really glad I got to go and see him. I'm really proud of myself. I hope Blathers is proud of me. Blathers' opinion to me matters more than anyone else's on this island. Is it because I'm a snob? Is it because Blathers is an intellectual? I care what he thinks more than the capitalist Tom Nook. Oh, sorry I couldn't do you museum justice, Blathers. I'll make it look nicer. I'll give everything a water. I've left some spaces down the side. It wouldn't actually let me plant flowers there, probably because, even though it doesn't look like it, there's probably some transparent overlap from the edge of the museum. I'm hoping, though, maybe things will, hybrids will sprout there. So I'm going to water them every day. Maybe I'll get some crossbreeds. I can't remember what it is I've put down, though, so maybe I haven't put things down that can crossbreed. It's worth a go, though, isn't it? And then maybe I can have a nice museum garden with rare specimens. A botany exhibition. I'm really nervous walking over them once I've watered them. I think when you used to run through flowers that you'd watered in a game, it would take the water and quality off them. I'm not sure how it works on this one. I'd hate to think I've gone through all that water in them. Oh! There she is. There's turnips. That's not Joan, though. Joan is taller and older than that. Totally distracted by Sprocket singing the communist song. Him with his eyes shut, having a little bounce. That's the greatest thing I've seen on this game. That's brilliant. As far as I'm concerned, Sprocket's just pledged his allegiance to Leningrad. He's just stood in the plaza, sang our communist national anthem. Good on you, Sprocket. I can craft an ocarina. Can I stand with him and play my song on the ocarina? That would be brilliant. Right, I'm going to get all my money out so that I can buy turnips, because I really didn't have much on me. Turnips are usually between maybe 70 bells and 100 bells per turnip, and she sells them in groups of 10, groups of 100. It must groups of, well, I mean she'll tell us now, but this isn't Joan. Who is this? Oh, I don't know why Nintendo do this. There was a character on Wind Waker that had that big snot bubble. There's a Pokemon in the latest Pokemon game that has it. Why is that a thing? Oh! Look at it shake. That's disgusting. I haven't even paid attention to who she is. She's Daisy May. She's Joan's granddaughter. And she's going to tell us all about the Stalk market. I actually started losing my voice. Then I was so disgusted by that. Keep going with the explanation, please, but if you could keep your head still so that your horrible nose accessory stays still as well. Aside from the mucus, though, she is explaining the Stalk market to us. I'd like to keep listening in case there's any new features. Really important. Oh, yes, okay, so you have to sell them within 1 week. You can't accumulate turnips forever. Once they get to the next Sunday, they rot, and then they're worth probably 1 bell each. I'm going to buy some turnips. Usually if they're under 100 bells is what you want to go for. I think I said before they're between 70 and 100 bells. That's an average. They can be higher, so I'll normally only buy them if they're under 100 bells, because there's no guarantee that you will make a profit. And this early on in the game, where I'm accumulating bells at an okay rate. I'm able to pay off loans to Tom Nook. I don't really want to be wasting them. So I'll buy a small amount of turnips. I'll see how that goes in the Stalk market. It was lovely to meet Daisy May. But I think this is probably the best time for me to sign off. I'll come back tomorrow and see how those turnips are doing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!